Good evening, welcome back. Tonight we're going to talk about the infamous silver burst. So if you guys look at my previous videos, I purchased this guitar in absolute brand new condition. Got it, gave it a quick little polish, and we sold it, and it had a really tiny finish check in the finish here, which a poker chip would have covered. The guy wanted money back, and I told him just to send it back because basically he was wanting refinishing money back for it. You know damn well he wasn't going to refinish it. So, anywho, I took it upon myself at that point to dissect it and make it my own. So I took it down to lathe. If you look at my previous videos, we had the pickup routed into it, so we can do 3 pickups. This is a Studio Deluxe, so it does have the standard fretboard with the fret nibs and the inlays. I thought about doing a single ply binding on this to do like a studio standard, but you have to remove the fretboard to do that from all the videos I've watched anyhow. I'm going to inquire about it tomorrow, let's put it that way, but it may or may not get binding on it, but it's going to get the vintage clear and weather checked. So all this really bright white that you see here is going to look more like this when I get it back. So it will have a vintage clear on it, and at that point the silver will no longer look silver anymore. It'll look more like a green color. So if you guys look at the 1979 Adams Jones silver burst and stuff, it looks kind of greenish, so that's the way it's going to look when it comes back. But so it will look aged, and hopefully having all bright shiny hardware on it won't look too bad. But I have all the original hardware here, so the advanced plating tailpiece, the bridge, and the Grover tuners. I do have a 6-way switch we're going to put in it. That way, when you flip to the pickups, I actually have it wrote down. So I was playing around with how I wanted this set up. So number 1 position would be the neck. Number 2 would be neck and middle. Number 3 would just be the middle. Number 4 would be the middle and the bridge. Number 5 would be just the bridge. And number 6 being the neck, middle, and bridge. So I'm hoping that's the way that I can have the 6-way switch wired in. So as far as pickups go, we have a 490T, 490R, and a 498R. I like the rhythm pickups over the treble, so I opted to go with the 2 rhythms there. So those are going to go in here. I have the 3 pickup rings. Originally came with a truss rod cover that said Studio. I'm just going to put the 2-ply plain one on. Originally I was going to go with the black top hats, which I already put away because I kind of pre-packed this for the trip tomorrow. I was going to put the black top hats with the chrome reflectors on it just to be different, but all of the ones that I look at that are older have these black speed knobs on it. So that's something I can change later if I want. So I'm just going to send it with the original black speed knobs because that's pretty much what I see on all of them that were done like that. And I know I'm making it my own, but kind of on the fence about the black top hats. They look a little strange. And then once this is green, because it's not going to be silver anymore with vintage clear on it, the shiny chrome top hats I think are going to stick out more. I don't know. Those are easy to change, so we can figure that out later. And this is the input jack, pre-wired. Can't remember what the brand of it was. I can never remember that. It is, yeah, Pure Tone. So this is got the one that's, I've been warned about them because they said they lock so good that you can rip the jack plate off, the little plastic thing, break the screws because they lock in so tight. we'll find out. I got a bunch of them, so I hope that's not the case, because I need to use them up. These are original strap locks and tuner screws and a truss rod screw, stuff like that. This is going to be the cool factor of this guitar. So 3 pickups, yeah, that's, everybody has a 3 pickup guitar. The 6-way switch is going to make it very unique alone, but this is going to make it unique too. So this is a Veritone switch, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 different capacitors in here, and it is like the switch that you would get in your 345s. So every time you change this, you're changing to a different capacitor, which changes the tone and all that kind of stuff. And then you still have your tones. The one thing that I'm not sure how that's going to work though, because we're going to have the Veritone switch in here, and because there's 3 pickups, I'm not sure how the tones work. I may have a master volume, 2 tones, or 2 volumes and a tone. I'm not sure. I'm going to talk to Steve, and then when I get down to Lay's, and figure out how that's going to work. And then I got 4 of these 300K pots. Well, they're not quite 300K. 2 of them are at 284, 285, or so 3 are at 284. So I do have a complete matched set there if he's thinking the ones closer to 300 will work. And then I also have these Gibson pots here that are from 480 to 532 they range. So I'm going to take these with me to try to decide which pots they want to use with this Veritone switch and whatnot. So might as well get this packed up while I'm standing here. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll take this down to Lay's and drop it off to get the vintage clear done, and hopefully get this thing put back together, finished up, and be done with this, because it's been ongoing. We also are going to stop at another guitar shop that I had found, and it's just a real little shop. Probably the building's probably from the early 1900s. It's like Lay's. It's a really old brick building, 2-story, real narrow and deep. So looking forward to stopping there and checking that place out, because I've passed it for years and years driving down into Kent for my clients from my business, and I've always seen it there, and the sign on the side of it for the guitar shop is so old that you can barely read the lettering. So it's like metal signs like that, but they hand painted on there. It's just about gone. So it is indeed though the business, but for years I drove by it and it always just looked closed up. And I went by there a couple weeks ago and it was indeed open, but I did not have time to stop. My dad and I stopped one time and did some window licking. They were closed, and there's all kinds of stuff in there, but we just can't tell what it is. We've seen some Fender Tweed amps and stuff that looks of the shape of Les Pauls and hollow bodies and stuff like that, and Fenders, but from where they're at and hanging back there, you can't tell until you get in there. So hopefully tomorrow we get in there. I'm going to take my filming equipment with me, so if they're good with it and we do run in there, I'll take a shot of the shop and show you guys what it is, what they do there, because we have no clue. I'm not sure how much time we'll have tomorrow after that, because I'm going to Kent to get a tooth fixed. I chipped a tooth brushing my teeth. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I did it. Anyways, so I'm not sure how much time we'll have, but I still want to get to Guitar Riot too, and that's way up in Cleveland. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen tomorrow with having to go to Kent, Akron, and then make it to Cleveland. I doubt that'll happen, but I'll try. We'll see. Because Timeless Guitar is also up there. I've been wanting to show you guys that. So I guess that's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to take this down to Lay's, and I'm going to bring the camera and stuff with me. I'll probably do a quick video there. Depends on what they have going on. If not, hopefully we can stop in at another place, because I've been passing it for years. It looks like they got some neat stuff in there. So stay tuned. That'll be done soon. We're going to get back on that Fender amp too as well. So till next time, don't forget to like and subscribe.